What's going on, everybody? It's Nico Moreno here, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I made $21,000 in a single day without doing anything. So stick around, this is going to be an awesome video. So let's get right into this. So on YouTube, or really all across the internet, there's this concept of passive income, and I think this is my just personal opinion and personal perception, knowing what I used to think versus what I now think. I think that there's just so much misinformation out there about passive income and what it really is. So today in this video, I'm going to be kind of shining a spotlight on really what is passive income and how I made 21K in one day without doing anything. I think a lot of you guys are going to be surprised and hopefully have some really good mindset shifts, change your views on what's really possible, but also really clear up any confusion and any misconceptions that other people out there might have been intentionally or unintentionally sharing about passive income. So again, welcome to the video. My name is Nico Moreno, and you'll see I'm sitting here on the ground just chilling without any furniture in my new apartment. So just moved into this apartment the other day. Still don't have my award hung up yet, but just kind of slowly getting things rolling in here. But the reason why this is important and why I wanted to shoot this video for you is because the day that I made $21,000, and by the way, I've had quite a few days just like that over the past couple of weeks and months, all right? So it's not just a one-time thing, but the thing that made this day particularly special was that I was actually out looking for and shopping for apartments the whole entire day. So I was not on my computer, was not working, was not doing anything, and I was able to generate $21,000 in a single day. So let me break down to you exactly how I was able to do that. So there's kind of like three key phases and three key lessons that I want to share with you guys here in this video so that you can open your mind to the possibilities of what's really possible, right? A lot of people just do not even understand that this can be their life. Now, that being said, I also want to share with you some things that I think a lot of gurus out there, or just a lot of people intentionally spread misinformation or just wrong information about what passive income truly is. So those are my two goals for the video, and let's get right into it. All right, so the first key lesson that I really want to drive home is if you want to make that sort of money, let's say, for example, for me, to make $21,000 in one day, I need a high ticket offer. So if you know what a high ticket offer is, comment down below, let me know. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. In my view, what a high ticket offer is it a product or a service that is priced at $1,000 or more. All right, and the reason for that is it's really hard to make a significant amount of money with a product that's just $40 or $50, $10, $100 even. Right? Because think about it this way. You have to get, let's say your product's $50. In order to make $5,000, you need to sell 100 customers, right? That's pretty hard. You need to get 100 customers in one day just to make 5,000 bucks with $50 product. Now, what if you had a $5,000 product? Then, hey, you only have to get one customer that day and you have a $5,000 day, right? So that's much, much, much easier. And I can speak from experience because I've tried all different prices, all different things. It is way easier to get high ticket and high priced clients. So that's the first key. And the reason why I've been able to do such high numbers on a consistent basis was having one, well, I have more than one, but having high ticket offers. So putting together a high ticket offer is kind of the first key phase if you want to get to, eventually build up to this level. Is one, make sure that you've got a high ticket offer. This can be a coaching program, it can be a consulting offer, it can be a service, it can be an online course, it can be a group program. Anything like that, really works well as a high ticket offer. But again, the thing that I want to drive home to you guys is it needs to be $1,000 or more, ideally more, if you want to make 5 figures a day. Really, that is what it takes. So number one thing in place is having the right type of offer at the right price point. Number two is having a client acquisition strategy or a customer acquisition strategy. Now, a lot of people do not have this. And this is not like trying to be rude at all. Really, I think I'm kind of speaking to myself just a few years ago is the way that I'm thinking about this. But it's like, if you want to get clients consistently and you want to make consistent money, like you need to have a client acquisition strategy. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a daily plan in place in order to get those clients, right? Like, it sounds simple, and yet I know for myself and for a lot of us out there, we kind of just sit there, just really kind of not sure what the heck to do that day, right? Especially with online business, where there's all these different things coming at us, all these different opportunities, different ads, different webinars, all this stuff to just distract us from what really matters, which is having one key strategy to bring in clients into your business every single day. Okay? So you need a client acquisition strategy. If you ever like wake up in the morning not knowing what you're going to be doing that day, that's a problem. Like, you need to get help with that. You need to figure out a solid customer acquisition strategy to bring in clients every single day into your business. Otherwise, you're just going to remain exactly where you are. You're going to be frustrated, you're going to be clueless, and you're going to actually, this is what I found for myself, is I felt really bad about myself. Like, I felt like I was a failure, or I felt just like I was a loser or an idiot because I wasn't getting consistent clients. But then I just stepped back and I was like, well, I also don't have a strategy though. So, maybe if I actually put a strategy in place, then maybe I would get clients. And so it wasn't really me. And that's what I want to share with anyone who's watching. If you feel that way, if you feel bad about yourself, you feel unsuccessful, you feel like maybe you weren't cut out for this entrepreneurship or online business thing, right? If that feels like you, it's not you. It has zero to do with you. It only has to do with your strategy or lack thereof. So that's number 2, like, get a concrete strategy in place. I have at this point a very solid strategy to bring in clients into our business every single day. And so that's why this works, right? Because I just, I have a strategy in place. It gets executed every single day, no matter what, right? So that's step number 2. Again, step number 1, have a good high ticket offer that's priced at least $1,000 or more. Step number 2 is have a concrete strategy and a process in place that will bring you clients. Have a client acquisition strategy and do that daily. Now, number 3, and this is where it gets really, really powerful, and the reason why I was able to do $21,000 in one day with zero work. Now, when I say zero work, there were people working. However, I was not the one putting in the work, all right? So this is where we start talking about building a team, right? So if any of you are familiar with Bob Proctor, one of the quotes that I love from him is, there are only 2 ways to make money. There's only 2 ways to make money. 1 is having money at work, and 2 is people at work. So 1 is when, your money is generating you money. So that's, earning interest or investments or things like that, where you just put money in, and because that money is there, wherever it is in that investment vehicle, it just generates more money, right? So that is one way. The other way is people at work, right? So people, you can, kind of just use your imagination, but really anyone doing anything that generates money, doing any sort of task or action that generates money. Now, where it gets really powerful and where you can really have a ton of freedom in your life is if you are not the person who is actually doing the work to generate you money, right? So this is where this comes into play. I have built a really incredible, amazing team of people who carry out my client acquisition strategy, which was step 2. They carry it out for me every single day. Every single day. Of course, I put in, there's a lot of things that I do myself to keep the business running and to keep the business growing, and to train the team and manage the team and lead them and support them and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not the one who's sitting there doing the day in and day out stuff to bring in clients, right? So the clients come in with or without me, which is the incredible thing. And that is what makes this, again, in my view, this is really passive income, because I'm not the one sitting there doing the work. I could put in 0 hours. I could not show up for a week, a month, a year, and the business would still keep going. It would still keep running. And that's really, really, it's powerful and it's liberating. And that to me is what passive income really means. So again, on the specific day where I just did absolutely zero, my team brought in, using our client acquisition process and using our high ticket offer, $21,000 in one day. Pretty incredible, right? So the thing that I want to drive home is, was this passive income? Well, yes, technically I believe so, because I was not doing anything and I could just not do anything at all for a very long time and that income would still be generating. However, one thing that I want to make clear, and this is what I really think is a huge problem on, not just on YouTube, but in the online business space or in the marketing space in general, is partly, part of this is because gurus or people with bad intentions like actually want you to think this, but also, some of the blame rests on the person who thinks that, there's just zero work at all ever that goes into creating a passive income stream. And that's very, very rarely the case, okay? So in order to generate passive income like this, like in my specific case, a lot of upfront work was required, right? So I had to create my offer. I had to understand how to do that, how to price it, what goes into an offer, all the strategy. Client acquisition process, I had to create and understand the client acquisition process. That took a lot of testing, a lot of trial and error, and documenting that into a process. Third thing, I had to find and hire and train my team so that they could do the client acquisition process without me. That took a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of energy. So again, really just the point that I want to drive home is having a pretty incredible passive income on a daily basis is absolutely 100% possible. Like this video isn't meant to brag. It's really meant to open your mind that, yeah, you really can make a crap ton of money and you don't have to be an incredibly special or unique individual. I think I've always had a great work ethic, but other than that, I really don't believe that there's anything unique or special about me in order to generate, 20, 30, whatever $1,000 per day. And literally we've had a couple $100,000 weeks just in the past few months. So that's really kind of all I wanted to say in this video is like, I wanted to dispel that myth that passive income is instantly passive, because it's usually not, unless you're investing your money into some investment vehicle. And I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not an expert. I do a little bit of investing, but really do not want to talk about that because I'm not educated enough to give you proper information on that. But again, with the whole online business, make money online world, all that, y'all know the drill. When it comes to passive income, there's just so much BS out there. And, the gurus, whoever, like people who are selling like courses or whatnot, and I'm not bashing everybody that sells courses. There's some really fantastic people who I personally know that sell courses. I have a course too, and it's fantastic. So there's nothing wrong with that. But when someone who's doing that intentionally tries to lead you to believe that your passive income stream is going to be instant and you never have to put any work into it, or never any effort into getting it started or managing it or anything like that, that's where the problem arises. And that's what I think is it's just a huge lie that's prevalent on YouTube and on the internet today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, what did you think of this? Did you have some light bulb moments? I really hope everyone watching this had some light bulb moments. Again, to summarize, what are the 3 steps that went into me making $21,000 in a single day without any input from me, without any work or time? 1 was creating a high ticket offer, or having a high ticket offer, which is any sort of product or service, anything like that, that's priced at $1,000 or more. That was step 1. Step number 2 was having a client acquisition strategy. That is a concrete plan that step by step, I or somebody else can go through every single day, and it brings clients into the business. So that's step 2, having a concrete step-by-step plan. Step 3 was having a team of people do the work for you so that you're not doing the work yourself, right? That way, money is still made, clients are still coming in, but you're not the one who's involved or doing that at all. So again, this has been Nico Moreno, and appreciate you so much for being here. Really, truly do. Let me know down below, like, what are your thoughts on this video? Did you have, let me know if you had any light bulb moments, and also let me know what your thoughts are on the subject of passive income. All right, so what do you think about the topic of passive income as a whole? Please share your comments down below. I would love to read them and respond. And finally, this is not a big, don't want to do like a sales pitch, but if you are interested in learning more about what it's like to work with me, I'll leave a link somewhere around in the description or in the comments to check that out and learn more. All right, thanks so much, everybody. This has been Nico Moreno. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. And I will see you guys next time.